Hey guys, how's it going out there? Welcome back to Let's Try. So, what game is on the roulette today? Well, something for Sega CD, clearly. Another one from my old collection. I used to have this back in the day, no longer, sadly. And you probably already have an idea of what it is because, well, you clicked on the video, you already know what it is, but just play along, play along, play along.
Mickey Mania, the timeless adventures of me, Mickey Mouse.
Yep. Before Sonic Mania, there was Mickey Mania. And it really is all about Mickey. You won't see Donald, you won't see Goofy, a little bit of Pluto because he's Mouse's best friend, and Pete because he's the villain. That's about as far as it goes. It's all about the main mouse.
Steamboat Willie.
Basically trekking through the history of Mickey. Now the sound in this game, the effects as well as the music and the voice acting is really well done. So I'm going to try not to talk over too much while still providing play-by-play, of course. This game, by the way, also,
You look awfully familiar.
yeah, a little scene right there. This game is super old school, and I mean, it's just hard as nails in 200-degree heat on the concrete. Don't step on it, don't touch it, just stay far, far away. They don't make them like this anymore. And it's one of the few games that I had back in the day that I wasn't able to complete. At least not without using a level select code. So, and spoilers, we're going to be doing that today. Just to show off more of the game to you. Because if I just try to play from A to Z in 20 minutes of time, I'm only going to get up to stage 2, I'm guessing. Especially considering I haven't played this game in at least, probably close to 20 years by this point. Close. So I'm sure I'm going to be a bit rusty. I mean, this is all about precision platforming. I mean, you've heard that phrase before, right? Well, this game is the real deal. I mean, you've got to be exact on the dime, not a quarter, not a buck. You got to be on that dime. And you're going to be seeing that, I'm sure, as I try to get reacclimated. And Mickey, thankfully, can take a few hits, but you will be getting hit. There's no avoiding it. The stars will give you back life. And of course, they have a habit of putting them in out of the way, quasi-obnoxious places where you need to make that hairpin jump in order to get there. And he has this funny mechanic where if you hold down the jump button, he will continue to do little jumps or hops. In certain situations, that's actually pretty useful as a technique. Most of the time, it won't help you. Don't ask me why I tend to spam it because, yeah, it kind of hurts. Those marbles are your ammunition. Those bells, I believe, are turning the cartoon from black and white to Technicolor. Pretty interesting technique they did there. And this game is just overall, it's got a very slick presentation. And I'm surprised it isn't talked about more. I mean, when people talk about old school licensed games. Wait, big bully. I had to talk over that one. I don't know why, but I actually laughed out loud the first time I played this when I heard him say that. I don't know why, but I wasn't expecting that. And you got to remember too, when this came out, what, 94, I think? I'm not sure if I got it in 94, 95, but back then, voice acting was still a pretty novel thing back in those days. You know, it wasn't overdone and overused like it is now. So, and then to have that authentic Mickey Mouse voice, yeah, it made a big deal. So don't look at me like that, really. And this is a boss battle, even though it probably doesn't look like it. Kind of original when you think about it, though. No name, no face, just bomb-dropping crates. And occasionally a spring. And I do remember that you have to destroy the gears. And I can't quite jump up to get the top ones. Oh, right. That's right. I've got to use my marbles to hit those. So hopefully you have more than 0 when you get to this point. Otherwise, you're going to be in for an endless loop. I guess you'd have to just kill yourself and retry. Thankfully, they gave you plenty in this stage, so I don't think too many people would encounter that problem. But can you hear this music? Dun, 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 dun. Boop, 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 boop. Good stuff, right? Alright, I have to keep talking because that's kind of part of the package, but on your own, if you could YouTube Mickey Mania Sega CD soundtrack, you won't be disappointed.
Gosh, I remember you.
Congratulations, Mickey has stopped the cranes and rescued Steamboat Willie. And we're gonna jump ahead. Now, to use the level select, you want to go to sound test, and you want to set music to continue, FX to appear, and speech to take that. Now hold left on exit for 5 to 7 seconds till you hear that chime. That means it worked. And from here, you just go to start game and you can select your stage. Now, easy way to remember the sound test, it's cat. Continue, appear, take that. The first letter of each of those spells out cat. So that's how I remember this code. And I remember liking the moose stage. We're going to go here. I don't think you mind. I'm editing out the load times because they're kind of long. Well, it's not that they're long, it's just they're frequent.
Moose hunters.
And there's Pluto making one of his appearances.
Watch for falling rocks.
He didn't mention the branches, though.
It's a moose.
And not enough time to react to that. I was ready that time, though. Just barely. I feel like busting out my banjo, pretending I had one. Yeah. I'm rocking out over here. You can't see me, but I'm just shaking and swaying. I forgot who composed this music. I really need to check that out. Tell them they're awesome. See if they're still working. Congratulations, Mickey has found Moose Hunter Mickey, but has also found a moose. That's no good.
Oh gosh, can't stop now.
No, we don't want to do that. I think you want to collect those apples to keep your speed. I don't know why, but I think that's how it works. Who remembers Mode 7? That's what this is, right? I think the Genesis needed the Sega CD or the 32X in order to do that, though. I don't think he needs standard. What do you say, he's gaining? I don't think standard Genesis carts were capable of Mode 7 on their own. I think maybe if they employed certain techniques, they could kind of fake it, but it wasn't really the same thing. Parallax, blast processing? Oh, sure. You could do all that stuff. And I just realized I still have no health from the last section. They don't replenish it? That's kind of shady. So I really need to not mess up. That'd be good. The more I die, the less of this game I can show off in the time frame. Because, you know, time. You have other things to do. I don't want to hold you up. Appreciate you all the same. Pretty sure that water's slowing me down, but it's hard to avoid. Oh, nice. We made it. Mickey has escaped from the rampaging moose. Somehow. Don't ask me. I'm legitimately surprised. Yeah, nice to see that I'm not completely terrible. Maybe all the platformers I've been playing lately is helping. Get out, get out! What is this one?
Lonesome ghosts.
Thanks, Mickey. I remember this stage.
Kinda cold out here, isn't it?
Oh, look at those effects. I remember this stage being pretty tough, so I'm gonna show off a little bit.
Uh-oh.
I don't think I'm gonna stick around though.
A rat. Woo!
Stay alert, Mickey.
Hiya, pal.
I said stay alert. He's sitting here humming.
Hiya, pal.
Yeah, so it's tough. I want you guys to hear. I want you guys to hit.
Oh.
Yep, I remembered that part. I want you guys to be able to hear as much of what's going on as possible, so if I get quiet, that's what it is. Oh yeah, I remember. This one is really obnoxious. Well, we'll see how far I can get. That'd be the main reason. And then you've got all these gimmicks. Everything's sliding or swaying or seesawing, and see, this is what I'm talking about with the stars, you know. And those ghosts don't go away, by the way, so probably gonna take a hit. Ooh, yep, called it. I thought I was gonna take a hit trying to get that star though. No, it came somewhere else where I wasn't expecting it. Let's see if I can get a little bit further. Just a little bit. I'm not going to push it, though. And just to prove I can do it, I kind of want to get that star. It's kind of teasing me. Ah! What did I say about precision? You have to be exact like that in this game. No leeway with those jumps. But I think I was saying earlier, way back earlier in the video, it's funny that, you know, when they look at licensed games, you know, you've got, as far as the Disney stuff, Castle of Illusion, World of Illusion. More so Castle of Illusion, but it was very popular, very well known. I think it was even re-released recently, right? When I say recently, I mean within the last 4 or 5 years, something like that. I don't really keep track too well. But you don't hear about this one too much. But it's really well done. Like I said, it's really tough. But beyond that, I mean, it looks great. It sounds great. And graphically, it's aged very well. I mean, it still looks slick. One of the better looking 16-bit games, I think. But at that point, they were in their prime. I think most of the developers, you know, they were used to the hardware. They knew what they were doing. And they knew how to squeeze every last drop of juice out of them. And it really shows here, I think. I think the Sega CD version was probably the best one overall because it had the most content and undoubtedly the best music. And then all those vocals. Surprisingly, the Super NES version is probably the weakest one simply because I think it had less content. I think it had one thing in its favor. It might have had an extra stage or a couple of warps or something, but I think it had less levels overall. And I think it was actually missing some music in places too for some reason, which is strange. But, you know, either way, you can't go wrong. Oh, this part. This is going to take a sec. And back. What was funny is I remember when this was developed by Traveler's Tales, this was the first game that I'd heard of from them, so that kind of put them on my radar. I really enjoyed this. Oh, hold on. Oh, not this part. You know what? I can't. Oh, no, we're not doing that. Jump cut. Can't be bothered.
Here, boy.
Oh, this looks pleasant. Yeah, let's stay here. Help the beans grow. Watch the butterflies fly as the trees spread their seeds. Everything's blooming and blossoming and flowering. Music is delightful and serene and calm. Giant bug. Ooh, looks like he really didn't want to be there, and I just made his day worse. Checkpoint pretty early on. But kind of dull. Let's try something else here. Oh, I actually remember when this cartoon came out. This is something that was actually when I was around. I wasn't born for that other stuff.
The Prince and the Pauper.
1990. So does anyone actually remember this cartoon when it first aired? I remembered it being a big deal. I think because it was the first new Mickey Mouse cartoon in a long while. But, and you know what's funny is I'm not even a big Disney guy, especially these days. I think the last, well, I don't want to say it, you guys are probably going to look at me like, what's wrong with you? But let's just say the last Disney animated film that I saw, it is going back some years. It's going back some years. And that goes for anything live action too. I don't really care for Disney stuff. I mean, like most, people growing up, I was into it. I liked Aladdin and Lion King and all the usual suspects. Disney Afternoon, I grew up with that. All those shows. Tailspin, Rescue Rangers, Darkwing Duck, but it was another time and place for me now. It's not something I really go back to. So playing this game is a little odd. I have a bit of a detachment. I'm kind of just playing it purely as an action platformer and getting entertainment from that. Everything else really doesn't do anything for me. So this is really fun on another level because it's like I'm rekindling all these memories, things I haven't thought about in so long.
Some library, huh?
Yeah, pretty impressive. Oh no, we draw the line at weasels, guys. Oh no. Let's try this. What? Okay. It just goes from bad to worse. I try to go to a safe area and there is no safe area. And I can't get up there. Okay. Hope I didn't mess up. I really don't want to burn the mouse. That would be bad. Who's dropping these spike balls? That's what I want to know. Where are they coming from? And more special effects for your viewing pleasure. Yeah, this was one of those showcase games, really showing what the systems could do. Big show-offs. More fire! And weasels? They put fire and weasels in one air. Oh, they hate me. We're getting out of here. No. Let's try this one. Okay, I wasn't around back then, but I do remember this one. Oh, okay, we're back in this area. A different section. Pleasant music is pleasant. Oh, so calm. And how did Pluto get up here? He's pretty agile. Oh, I don't like those. That's gonna hit me. Yep, I called. But I got the star that I just lost. Can I push this? Yes, I can. And that's another thing about this game that was really cool was the interactivity. You can do a lot in the individual stages. And not a lot of, or I wouldn't say not a lot, not enough action games I think really did that. They had unique elements to each stage that you wouldn't see again. Like here, see this? We pushed the pot under the water to make the flower grow. That's pretty cool, don't you think? Yeah, unique stage gimmicks, stage elements. More of that, please. Now we're going to show off the bonus level. The band concert. And I think we're going to call it a day at this one. Because I actually remember this one. This one is pretty tough. It's a bonus stage. It's short. It's basically just straight up jumping. But you see what's going on here. And if you fall, that's it. You can't retry. You just go back to the main game.
Keep going higher.
That's the goal. We'll see. So far, so good. If I mess up, I'll just try it again, but trying not to. Oh. Ooh, did you see that? So close. Saved by the box. People always talk about getting out of the box. Sometimes the box is exactly where you want to be, though. It's all a matter of perspective. And we got to be getting pretty close. I remember it not being that long. Are we there yet? That's what Mickey should be saying right now. But he's unusually quiet at the moment. We made it! And other Mickey's acting like we're not even there. He's just so in the music. And I know what that's like. Music has that effect on me too. Well guys, that's gonna do it for this one. Nice note to end it on. Thanks for watching and hopefully I'll see you soon.